COMESA global trade currently stands at $236 billion, with COMESA intra-trade contributing a paltry $8 billion to the figure, which is only about 7%. Trade stakeholders attribute the poor intra-African trade to little market information and data collection on goods and services available within the trade bloc. Agriculture constitutes a large percentage of African imports, even though most of the imported foodstuffs can be acquired regionally at a cheaper price.
Even in Nigeria, where we cannot get fresh milk, we have to deal with powdered milk all the way from the US. Why should Africa import powdered milk from Holland or from US when we have milk at the cows in East Africa and South Africa? There are business opportunities within Africa. Let's not get tired looking for market in China where they are producing their own. Let's produce and trade within ourselves.
Delegates urge African countries to come up with a uniform quality standardization model to ease the flow of goods across COMESA member states.
We're looking at a situation where we could have a unified standard such that taking a product across borders should not be very difficult. Because if you really think about it, we are all African countries and there's no reason we cannot actually amalgamate all our standards and come up with a unified African standard, like you have the European standard, that would allow products to move across countries.
There's a need to harmonize standards across the border, across the corridors. It is well noted that a lot of the countries have their own national standard requirements, but when moving a product across the border, this becomes a bit of an issue because it becomes difficult for somebody to trade some of their product items from one market to the other. So if we are going to speak about promoting intra-Africa trade, we need a mechanism that can recognize mutual products across a number of these markets.
Concern has also been raised over tax regimes in the COMESA bloc, where some countries are yet to fully comply with agreements that seek to minimize trade barriers.
But as we move ahead, especially within the COMESA FTA agenda, it is paramount for industries and governments to understand that we need to lift some of these tax barriers in order to strengthen even those local industries to be able to compete within international markets.
Local farmers have also been advised to form groups for easy market access.